Coronation Street spoilers, Johnny Connor's new pub revealed. It's not what you think. Coronation Street residents are due for a shock in Friday's episode as Johnny and Jenny Connor have been regaling the locals with their plans for the new and improved Rovers Return, but fans seem to have a different idea. Johnny, played by Richard Hawley, and Jenny, Sally Ann Matthews, spent most of today's episodes of Coronation Street spreading the word about their upcoming pub opening. Although they haven't figured out every aspect of their takeover quite yet, improvements and repairs are well underway, and many locals have been informed about tomorrow's opening. But details of the changes seem to have ruffled a few feathers, as they began their day by walking into the Viaducts Bistro to talk to Michelle Connor, Kym Marsh. The couple explained that the Rovers would now be classed as a gastropub, with a heavy focus on fine wines and food. But Michelle and Robert, Tristan Gemmell, were unhappy about the supposedly unseen similarities between the Rovers and their business, leaving them curious to find out more. What's more, Johnny and Jenny went to Roy's Rolls to tell Shona Ramsey, Julia Goulding, about their establishment's fancy new name. They confessed the local would no longer be dubbed the Rovers Return Inn, but simply Rovers, to appeal to a younger audience. Not convinced by the new name, Shona quipped about its odd name to the seemingly oblivious pair. All the while, the Connors refused to let anyone see beneath the all-encompassing tarpaulin, leaving the pub's aesthetic a mystery to everyone, including the viewers. But fans were entirely unconvinced by their poker faces, and began theorizing that perhaps Johnny and Jenny were trying to pull the leg of the regulars. Fans of the show began writing their theories on Twitter, with one saying, "So my guess. Jenny and Johnny are just winding everyone up to get them to turn up to the reopening and then bam. It will be the same old faithful Rovers #Coronation Street of Corrie." Another agreed, "Think Johnny and Jenny are winding everyone up. @Coronation Street. Are Johnny and Jenny trolling the populace of Weatherfield just to get people to the opening and then reveal that the pub hasn't changed? #Coronation Street, asked a third. One fan added, "I might be wrong but I have a feeling that @Corrie's Johnny and Jenny are just winding Michelle up and have no plans to change the menu at the Rovers. #Coronation Street." However, Johnny will have more trouble on his hands soon, as Henry Newton, George Banks, is set to sue him after an injury. After his debt gets on top of him, Henry makes his way to the newly refurbished Rovers cellar. Seeing an opportunity, Henry will intentionally break his own arm in order to sue the Connors for unsafe surroundings. This is even worse for the new pub landlord, as he will not have yet organized insurance for the pub, leaving him liable to the claim. But will it be enough to take Johnny down after the purchase?